All right, so you want to improve your English? Huh. Well, you're in the right place. We're going to do a deep dive today into language learning apps.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of info on those and how they can help you with your speaking, listening, even your vocab.
Hmm.
And it looks like one of the best things about them is that you can use them anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Super convenient.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also a little pro tip about setting goals.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe we could dig into that later.
definitely. It's really interesting. There are actually quite a few different kinds of apps out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like Duolingo.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
Right. Super popular and, it's got that whole game-like thing going
Oh,
on.
I get it, like points and rewards and stuff.
Exactly. Which can be really motivating for some people.
Yeah, for sure.
Then there's Babbel, which is more focused on conversational skills.
Ah, so like actually using the language in real life situations.
Exactly. So it teaches you practical phrases and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you've got Rosetta Stone.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
It's a classic.
It is, yeah.
It's known for being really comprehensive. It
Yeah.
gives you this sort of immersive experience.
So I guess it's like choosing the right app depending on like what you want to get out of it.
Exactly. It's about figuring out your learning style, your goals, and then picking the one that fits.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So thinking about how these apps let you learn anytime, anywhere,
Right.
like that really seems like a huge plus for anyone who's busy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. You can squeeze in a quick lesson on your commute or while you're waiting in line for something.
Totally.
It's about taking advantage of those little pockets of time that you might otherwise waste.
Yeah, I like that.
And there's actually been research that shows that those kind of short bursts of practice
Mm-hmm.
done consistently, they can be super effective.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that kind of brings us back to that pro tip about setting goals.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
'Cause I'm all about having a plan, but sometimes it's easy to get overwhelmed,
Right.
you know?
I know what you mean.
What do you think about setting goals that are actually like realistic for language learning,
Right.
especially with these apps?
That's a great question. And I think the biggest thing is to just be realistic.
Yeah.
Don't try to jump into doing an hour a day right away if you know you can't really stick to it.
Right.
It's better to start small, like maybe just 10 or 15 minutes a day,
Okay.
and just focus on building that consistent habit.
Right.
You can always increase your time later on as you get more comfortable. It's kind of like training for a marathon. You wouldn't try to run 26 miles on the first day, right?
Yeah, it's a good point. It's like baby steps.
Exactly. It's all about those small wins.
Totally. That actually reminds me of when I was using Duolingo to brush up on my Spanish before a trip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I got so hooked on that streak feature they have, like
Yeah.
seeing all those consecutive days of practice. It was really motivating.
That's awesome. I love that. It just shows how powerful those little nudges and rewards can be,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to language learning.
Right?
And, a lot of apps are starting to use those kinds of features.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're drawing on like behavioral science and stuff to try to keep users engaged.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
So I guess it's safe to say that these language learning apps are a pretty good tool to have.
Oh, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Definitely. They give you this really convenient and flexible way to improve your English.
Mhm.
And you can focus on whatever you need, whether it's speaking, listening, or just learning more words.
Right?
But here's something to think about as you get started. What's the one skill you really want to focus on first? Once you know that, it'll make it way easier to choose an app that really fits what you're trying to do.
That's great advice. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
I think we learned a lot about language learning apps today.
Yeah, I think so too.
And who knows, maybe we'll all be fluent in no time.
Maybe.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks for listening.
See ya!